forever. How deep is your love? For two, you forgot. My new dress stuck in your spot. Kiss my mouth and taste my tears. Let them fall in all my fears. Talk to me, say my name. Hold me down, say it again. Rise for me like moon for sea. Rise for me like home to I don't think I'd ever really live. I don't think I'd ever really sigh.
Oh. And we're back. This is live. This is live in my atelier, my little artist's attic cove up here in the Minneapolis. There's snow outside. It's cocoa time. It's reindeer and sleighs and Hanukkah time, and we're all just getting through, right? How you doing? It's so good to see your names cropping up over here. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Hi. I don't want anyone to get mad if I say names and it's not theirs. So I'm just going to do a song because that's kind of my job. And I'm going to start with this one. A lot of the songs are sort of related to the theme of despondency and joyful grief. So for those of you who are like happy and everything's fine, I don't really have anything for you. So here goes. This is called I'll Take It From Here. Everything that I held you has failed me, and nothing is as clear as it once seemed. You have told me who I am and what to do and where to go. I have listened and I'm trapped inside your dream. But I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. I catch my breath and count to 10 and open my eyes again. My father's plans, my mother's fears, my own fine day are careening past my reach and my control. You can take your love and keep your money, but not my will and not my way. At least every mistake will be my own. But I'll take it from here. I'll succeed or I will fail, but I will decide. I'll take it from here. I catch my breath and count to 10 and open my eyes. Open my eyes. I will open my eyes. I may not know right now. I will find my way. And I can't wait to see the city when it snows. So yeah, I wrote that song for that TV show called Felicity, and I don't think they ever used it, but I really liked the song. It had this sort of propelling thing to it, and I stole the last line from the actual show, from the pilot. I can't wait to see the city when it snows. Hi, Elaine. Aw, thanks. And hi, Erin. Erin Doyle is here. She's the one who made the Kitchen COVID concert sign. I mean, how many people get their own sign? Thanks, Erin. Hi, Gwendoline. Hi. Les petits. Oh, les petits sont là de la Suisse. C'est bon. Okay, I'm going to play the piano now. Le piano. Let us see. I'm doing this song because it does matter now. Sour, sour grapes make bitter wine, and you're no funny Valentine. You take such pleasure in revenge, a perfect settled score, but it just whets your appetite for more. Oh, listen how my heart beats inside me, the story of 1,000 better days. And I wish I could say anything to wash away today, 'cause it won't matter when we're old. It won't matter when we're old. When we're old, matters now. Hope's worn down, you got dreams rubbed thin, threadbare like the carpet that your mother dragged in. You break it now, you own it, like original sin. But you cannot take it with you in the state you're in. Oh, listen how my heart beats inside me, the story of 1,000 better days. And I wish I could say anything to wash away today, 'cause it won't matter when we're old. It won't matter when we're old. When we're old, matters now, mattered then, matters how. Why you're when at first you won't try, you gotta try and try again, again, again. Oh, what price of love for how much pain? What a surprise, you pray for rain. Listen how my heart beats inside me, the story of 1,000 better days, better days. And I wish I could say anything to wash away today, 'cause it won't matter when we're old. It won't matter when we're old. When we're old, no, no, listen how my heart beats inside me, the story of 1,000 better days. And I wish I could say anything to wash away today, 'cause it won't matter when we're old. It won't matter when we're old. Matters now. Thank you so much. Woo! So, are there any questions? Oh, hi, Stephen. Hi, Sydney. Aw, hi, Kelly. That's so sweet. Hi, Patrick. Hi, everybody. I've missed you so much. And let let's see if there are any questions. Feel free to ask them, and maybe Stephanie or Kelly will flash them up on the screen. My shirt is by Annie Turbin, who you may have heard over the the course of the pandemic and the million concerts. She's sort of my clothing muse. So Annie Turbin, there's her little store. What else can I tell you? This next song is an old one. It's from 10 Cent Wings, and it's called 10 Cent Wings. And I've been pulling it out lately and loving it. So here we go. It's really hot up here in the attic. Heat does rise, which is great for, when it's 20 below, but try a little whirly sound here. This song was sort of like inspired by a weird guy at a Borders bookstore. And I'm not sure. I mean, my mind goes very weird places when I try to sort of put myself in someone else's shoes and imagine what they're thinking. But this was me imagining what someone else was thinking, who seemed a little bit off and a little bit lost. But it turned into this song about escaping, and inspired by actually the marquee of a roadside tavern in State College, Pennsylvania, which way long ago in the early days was like happy hour 4 to 6, 10 Cent Wings 6 to 8, and Jonatha Brooke and the Storm at 9. So of course I had to write that down and make a song out of it. Anyway, here's 10 Cent Wings.
If I knew what I was after and remember where I'd been, if I was sure of something better, I'd go. But I am just another picture, and I watch myself like you. I imagine what you're thinking. I know. 10 cent wings, I'll take 2. You pin them to my sweater, I'll sail above the blue, yeah. 10 cent wings, tried and true, orbiting like satellites, I'll sail away with you. And I will love across the borders, I will wait until it's dark, I will fly and you'll be with me, my wings in your heart. And our memory may fail us, and our language will go too, but the shooting stars will catch our celestial view. 10 cent wings, I'll take 2. You pin them to my sweater, and I'll sail above the blue. Yeah. 10 cent wings, tried and true, orbiting like satellites, I'll sail away with you. But I'll never tell, I'll never say, I'll never be that brave.
Chicken wings. That was the cello solo.
10 cent
wings, I'll take two. You pin them to my sweater, and I'll sail above the blue, yeah. 10 cent wings, tried and true. Orbiting like satellites, I'll sail away with you, yeah, yeah. 10 cent wings, I'll take two. You pin them to my sweater, and I'll sail above the blue, yeah, yeah. 10 cent wings, tried and true. In another life, you are with me, and I'm with you, you. Thank you. So, the word of the day today is, in fact, despondency. If, in case you're just sort of catching up to what's been going on, waiting breathlessly for what's going on in my life, there was a thing that happened recently, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. But first, the word of the day is despondency, and the definition is it's a state of feeling hopeless or in low spirits due to discouragement or depression. Now, if I were to use the word, for instance, in a sentence, examples of the word in the sentence, I would probably use it like this. I did sink into a state of deep despondency after discovering my priceless guitar bashed and smashed after a trip through the TSA gauntlet from Minneapolis to San Francisco. So there's your preface to the very long and still not over story of my guitar. So it's kind of interesting. I got to my gig in San Francisco 3 weeks ago. I think it's now 3 weeks. And obviously the TSA had taken the guitar out of its case and then just dropped it. So it was shattered on the edge, and then the whole top had split and was raised in an alarming fashion. And this is an irreplaceable 20-year-old custom made for my hands, made for my strings, made for my tuning guitar by James Olson. So I didn't know I was despondent and in a state of despondency. And so I just started writing songs, and I started reaching out and trying to get somebody to help me, to at least pay for some of the costs. So I reached out to Delta, and a woman named Evelyn, we had this pen pal correspondence for a couple weeks, and she basically was saying no in as many possible ways as a potential, maybe it was a chatbot, I'm not sure, because it looked like a lot of cutting and pasting. Anyway, she just kept saying no, and then you tossed me 5,000 miles into my Delta account, and so I'm gonna sing you the song that I wrote for Evelyn first. Because when in doubt, write a song. And this is the deluxe version. I've embellished. Hey Evelyn at Baggage Cares at Delta Air, 5,000 miles will never take away my sorrow. See my guitar, she raised the bar, she traveled with me near and far. For 20 years now there's no clear tomorrow. Imagine losing your best friend and confidant. If it were you, would you be so damn nonchalant? So go pour yourself some wine, 'cause I'm gonna tell you one more time. So Evelyn, we need to have a little chat. I don't know if you saw the pictures that I sent you of my guitar, but basically to replace it, it's a $32,000 instrument. And even if it is fixable, that might cost like $8 or $9 grand. So, Evelyn, Evelyn? Evelyn? I see just how you cut and paste each email. No poetry, no flow, no mind for detail. And each time I write you back, you tell me no, and so screw that. You say that miles are all you've got to compensate my tragic loss, but now I'm thinking you might only be a WeChat bot. Zeros and ones, you're not much fun, hence your hurry to be done. But then I got an email from my friend the lawyer. Evelyn at Baggage Cares at Delta Air. Girl, I swear, my lawyer friend says you've made an omission. 'Cause buried deep in tiny print, there are amends, and you could bend. There's $3,800 you could send. But that might be a damning cold admission. You might need a higher-up's permission to feel another's loss, to boldly go above and beyond. So, Evelyn, the money's just a fraction of the cost of what I've lost, my faith in people that might listen. My only sin was trusting in the goodness of my sister kin to hear another sad lament, but you are just one more figment of my imagination. I'm still that naive. So, Evelyn, in the end, I get it. I'm not yours to mend. You're just another metaphor for all that's wrong, and so my song, Evelyn. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, Evelyn then disappeared, and somehow Fox News, the local news, got word of my song for Evelyn. So they came over to my house and did an interview about my guitar disaster and filmed me, singing a little clip. And that was super exciting. I've never, ever been on the news unless it was like, a new record or something and someone was a fan at the station. But so I got to tell them about what happened. And I think that someone at Delta might have heard that Fox thing, and they're like, wow, we better get on top of this. We better do a right thing and or shut her up because we don't want another sort of United Breaks Guitars thing happening here. So I got a call 2 days after the Fox thing aired from a man named Scott at Delta Baggage Cares, and Scott really did care, and Scott wanted to make amends. He wasn't happy with how things had gone down. And so I told Scott, I think I need to write you a song. And he said, wow, that would be so amazing. No one's ever done that before. And I wrote Scott a song, and I have yet to know if he's heard it, but it might be my favorite. So this is my song for Scott. It's called Scott. Scott, it means a lot. You're the only one who stopped to listen. Scott, you caught me off guard. You got to the heart of the matter. And Scott, you were kind. You defied the cynical chatter in my mind. You took the time to defy the company grind. I imagine you told every line in school. But in your secret song, you were the one who broke the rules, Scott. The rules, Scott. And Scott, I'll miss Evelyn a lot, but I feel like we can talk to one another like a sister to a brother, Scott. And Scott, are you still there? Is there any way to get a better fare? I've got to get to Copenhagen in August with my band. Sometimes I get caught deep in the weeds. But Scott, you cut a pathway through the forest and the trees, Scott. The trees, Scott. So Scott, thanks a lot. You're the only one who stopped to listen. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's my Scott song. Meanwhile, I've been fighting with the TSA because they're the ones that really are responsible. So, I mean, what's it going to take, TSA? So I've been battling now with a woman named Evelyn. I kid you not. Can't make this shit up. Evelyn at the TSA is basically, we've started a pen palship. I have not written Evelyn a song yet. And maybe that's just going to be my next task. But I did write a song for the TSA, which is the angriest of the three. But Evelyn is, keeps shuffling it back to me of like, I've sent them pictures and affidavits and I have witnesses and I have a receipt for the original guitar and I have a receipt for what it would cost and I have the replacement receipt. Anyway, then she wants more pictures and more things because they're doing this research. They're investigating. I'm like, well, I think it's pretty clear. Like, your people left a thing inside the case after they dropped it and shattered it. And there's their confession. So, like, what else do you really need to know? So anyway, I wrote this song called TSA, Taking Stuff from Americans. Because I thought, well, if the Delta one got to the news, maybe... maybe the TSA one will too. Okay. It has 10 million words. Oh. Here we go. TSA album. The rhyming scheme for April. And I know that's going to be a hard one. April in Paris. Hi, shout out. Hi, Heidi. Cool. Happy holidays. Oh, Maine. I have family in Maine. I know. Investigation, right? Hi, Lynn. Hi, David. Never mess with my guitars. That's the lesson. It was a day like any other day. MSP to SFO. I packed up all my precious things. It's 6 a.m. I'm good to go. Peanut butter toast. And a quadruple espresso. I made it to the airport with a good clean hour to spare. I curbside checked my suitcase and I tipped the lovely agent there. I delivered my guitar in person to the TSA. Little did I know what was coming at the end of the day. TSA, taking stuff from Americans. TSA, breaking it and then handing it back again. TSA, shirking responsibility. Oh, for shame. Did you really think I wouldn't see what you did to me? Down in the bowels of MSP, your badge makes you feel fancy free. You joke around to pass the time, grab my guitar and swing it high. Oops, you drop it on its side. No big deal, you're such a funny guy. You put my shattered Olsen back inside its sturdy case. You place your standard note on top. The TSA was here today. No mention of the damage done, no impulse to confess. You carefully retape my latches to hide your careless mess. TSA, how? Taking stuff from Americans. Everybody, TSA. Breaking it and then handing it back again. TSA, shirking responsibility. Oh, for shame. Did you really think I wouldn't see what you did to me? And when I got to San Francisco, oh, what a gorgeous day. How was I supposed to know what you'd done just 4 short hours ago? Oh, 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 oh. 1, 2, 3. I made my way to Mill Valley, excited for my concert. See, I love my job, it's simple. I write songs and then I sing them. I opened up my guitar case. My stomach lurched. I had to face the greatest fear I've ever had. My shattered guitar. God, I'm sad. TSA. Taking stuff from Americans. TSA. Breaking it and then handing it back again. TSA. Shirking responsibility. Oh, for shame. Did you really think I wouldn't see what you did to me? TSA. What you did to me, TSA, oh, TSA, shirking responsibility, oh, for shame, you haven't seen the end of me. There. Thank you so much. That's the hardest song I think there's just so many words, and it's hard to get them all in, but thank you so much. Yes, maybe I should make a whole TSA Delta Department of Transportation boxed set of gripes. I think that it's been a really good outlet, and I have to say the silver lining has been that I've been actually writing songs, and it's been a while since I've written Jonatha songs. I've been writing a lot of musical theater songs. Oh, it hurts to laugh. Poor Elaine has a fractured rib. Let's see. What's next on our list here? Oh, it's the poem of the day. Okay, so in keeping with the themes of the day, there is a poem by Billy Collins called Passengers. Billy Collins, who actually happens to look a lot like Jim Olsen, who built my guitar. They could be like cousins or something. Yeah, pretty good, huh? Anyway, so that's also very endearing. Anyway, Passengers. At the gate, I sit in a row of blue seats with the possible company of my death. This sprawling miscellany of people, carry-on bags and paperbacks that could be gathered in a flash into a band of pilgrims on the last open road. Not that I think if our plane crumpled into a mountain, we would all ascend together, holding hands like a ring of skydivers into a sudden gasp of brightness, or that there would be some common spot for us to reunite to jubilize the moment, some spaceless, pillarless Greece where we could, at the count of 3, toss our ashes into the sunny air. It's just that the way that man has his briefcase so carefully arranged, the way that girl is cooling her tea, and the flow of the comb that woman passes through her daughter's hair. And when you consider the altitude, the secret parts of the engines, and all the hard water and the deep canyons below, Well, I just think it would be good if one of us maybe stood up and said a few words, or so as not to involve the police, at least quietly wrote something down. It's called Passengers by Billy Collins, who I don't think he's the poet laureate any longer, but he's been the poet laureate a couple times at the U.S. and just one of my favorites. Here's to Billy. Let's see. Still getting used to these ear thingies. Here's a song from Plum. It's called Full-Fledged Strangers. Hi, Linda. Something fuzzy. Oh, that's your name. 'Cause you are there in my dreams and in my days, like you've always been. I've got a river of kin, a footbridge of neighbors, and the rest of my little world is full-fledged strangers, full-fledged strangers. But you think you know me, you think it's just a matter of time, till you make me see the depth of your sincerity. But I can't shake this, the way on is no longer clear, and the bridge is out, and the woods are dark and dear. I could get lost for trying all my fears in ambush on the way, 'cause they are there in my dreams and in my days, like they've always dreamed. I'm waiting and there's still no one to meet my train. I'm waiting and there's no one but myself to blame. I'm waiting and there's still no one to meet my train. Waiting for you. Love is love. Could have gone either way, 'cause it is also love that walks away. Now I'll take one step back, pull the wall back over your eyes. I will walk on, 'cause you are there in my dreams and in my days, like you've always been. Got a river of kin, a footbridge of neighbors, and the rest of my little world is full-fledged strangers, a full-fledged strangers. I'm waiting and there's still no one to meet my train. I'm waiting and there's no one but myself to blame. I'm waiting and there's still no one to meet my train. Waiting and there's still no one to meet my train. Waiting and there's no one but myself to blame. Waiting and there's still no one to meet my train. Waiting. Thank you so much. This next song is a cover song, and I don't do very many cover songs, but it's one that just hits really, really deeply these days, and I think it's apropos of this moment, as it was when Paul Simon wrote it. Sadly, it's just as apropos of this moment as it was of Vietnam and Watergate, and it's called American Tune. Many's the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused. Yes, I've often felt forsaken, and certainly misused. Yeah, but I'm alright. I'm just weary to my bones. Still, you can't expect to be bright and bon vivant so far away from home. So far away from home. Don't know a soul that's not been battered. Don't have a friend who feels at ease. Don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. Yeah, but it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. But we've lived so well, so long. Still, when I think of the road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. I can't help it. I wonder what's gone wrong. Dreamed I was dying. I dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, and looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. I dreamed I was flying, and high up above my eyes could clearly see the Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea. And I dreamed I was flying. I come on the ship they call Mayflower. Come on the ship that sailed the moon. Come at the nation's most uncertain hour, and we sing an American tune. But it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. We can't be forever blessed. Still, tomorrow's gonna be another working day, and I'm just trying to get some rest, yeah. That's all. I'm trying to get some rest. Here's another old one from Plum. It's so wonderful seeing all your names. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a really long time, and I forgot how powerful this was. I have found actually being on the road again, when I thank everybody for sort of keeping me alive during COVID through the course of all of these concerts, it's often people in the audience that are like, no, you helped us. And so I think it was just an incredible time for communion in a way that we'd never experienced before. And this allows us this incredible closeness that we didn't see coming, and we didn't even know how much we needed it. And we sure did. I know I sure did. And so thank you all. So many of you are so familiar. I've seen your names many, many times, and hopefully thanked you many, many times for your generosity. So it's great to see you. Okay, here comes Nothing Sacred. Pull this one out of the heap.
Take a wide net and drag that deep through all the years I believed you. You'd be hard pressed to face the fact of all the lies and the fears that deceived you. But you say it doesn't matter now, angel. There's nothing standing in your way. But you forgot to mention how you're done with me. It's not your problem anymore. To be true, to be kind, to never walk away. And it's true you were blind, no matter what I would say. To you, is there nothing sacred? I will turn my back to the wind in your wake, to the cold shards of the life strewn behind you. Your record scratched, but these lines will break through the drone of time till their meaning will find you. But I say it doesn't matter now, angel. There's nothing standing in your way. Did I forget to mention how I'm done with you? It's not my problem anymore.
Thank you so much. So I'm going to sing you a new song. I mean, you might have heard it before, but I've only done it live a few times now on this last little swing of tour dates. But I wrote this song not that long ago, maybe a year ago, but it is about something that happened right after my mom died. I was living in New York, and there was this huge fire in my apartment building. And it was right underneath my apartment. I lived in 7K, and 6K was like completely blown apart. It was like there was flames coming out the window, 6-alarm fire engines, and the ladders going up to the window, the axes and the guys in the suits and the oxygen and all that kind of stuff. And so it was one of those moments where I had to sort of figure out, like, oh my God, this is what they talk about. What do you do? What do you grab? And so I grabbed my guitar. Yeah, the good one that's in the shop, hopefully getting better. I grabbed my guitar, and I had 2 laptops. I was working on my mom's show at the time. And I ran down the stairs with Stephanie, who's our assistant, who's here today, and ran down the 7 flights of stairs. My husband was swimming, and thank God he was swimming. So Stephanie and I stood there on the corner with just what we had. And Pat came around the corner after a few minutes, and we watched the fire. And I started to have this very strange sense of euphoria. There's no other way to explain it. It sounds very weird, but I suddenly was like it was like a weird high of like, oh, okay, well, here's what matters. And I stood there, and I was sort of feeling this weird, like, let it burn. Just burn it all down. I don't need all that crap anyway. And so this song grew out of that experience. It's called The Little Things. Apartment 7K is up in smoke. I got my laptop, guitar, and no coat. You're coming round. Oops, wrong tuning. Hold on. Right tuning? Don't try this at home. Apartment 7K is up in smoke. Got my laptop, guitar, and no code. You're coming round the corner, your hair is still wet. You don't even know what's happened yet. I say, baby, we were born to lose. We lost our shirts, but we made the news. And now we're watching all the little things burn. To think they made me who I am. I never thought that I'd be good at losing, but here I stand, strangely fine, 'cause the little things were never, ever really mine. Thinking about my mother's ashes, but of course they're already burned. In my mind I see the fire turning everything to black. I don't really need those shadows of my past. I say there's nothing that we can't lose, 'cause what's in there's not me or you. And so we're watching all the little things burn. I used to think they made me who I am. I never thought that I'd be good at losing, but here I stand, strangely fine, 'cause the little things were never it sounds crazy. I should have been sad. But that might have been the best day I ever had. So we're watching all the little things burn. I used to think they made me who I am. I never thought that I'd be good at losing, but here I stand, strangely fine. 'Cause the little things were never, ever really mine. 'Cause the little things were never, ever really mine. Thank you. Beedle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, I should put that in. Yeah, maybe I should put that in the musical. Somehow, yeah, everything else but the guitar was sort of expendable. But yeah, maybe I need to work on that. Despondency. I have a couple more songs for you. Thank you so much. Anything I'm forgetting, Kelly and Stephanie? Anything I need to remember? Hi, Kelly. Hi. Okay, we're all good. All right. So here's a song called The Angel in the House because I love it. And I'm going to play it for you. This song is a weird one. It's funny in private, and I secretly kind of doubt it sometimes because there's not much that rhymes or is quite sort of song structure-y, Nashville certified, the way you are supposed to write songs. It was intuitive and it was very emotional at the time. And for a while I sat on it. I didn't finish it because I was so worried that it was too truthful. That sort of 3 chords and the truth is great, except when you're terrified that your family will disown you. But it's one of those songs that would not be written without the truth. And so any of you who struggle out there with that, I would urge you, whether you ever record it or play it in public or not, finish the song that scares you the most. And you might end up needing the song as much as it needs you and to be sung. Anyway, so here's The Angel in the House. This is on, and that's not on yet. Now it's on. Okay, good. I had to remember all the things. It's crazy. Buttons and knobs and twirls and okay. Mother moved the furniture and she no longer moved the man. We thought nothing of it at the time. She painted walls, painted smiles, checked herself in the mirror one more time. Then yoked broke her heart to a whim. But the history of desire is such that just one word, just one touch could send it reeling. She passed go again and again, never collected her 200, or landed on the purple with the Jones. She wanted to be a different person. She sat down finally and he walked away. He walked away. She listened to the angel. She said to flatter. She said to coo. She said it won't matter. Thought I was by myself, but I cannot kill the angel in the house. Even in my wildest heart, I cannot kill the angel in the house. The angel in the house. The angel in the house. You hang on to the pieces of the game that don't talk back, don't sneak around. Movable objects, but where were we? Don't let anything happen. We're back to the wheel, back to fire, onto the highway. 'Cause she listened to the angel. She said to flatter. She said to coo. She said it won't matter. Thought I was by myself, but I cannot kill the angel in the house. Even in my wildest heart, I cannot kill the angel in the house. 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 Thanks. So I prepared one more song. I know it's after 2, but what the hell? This will be the encore. Because, then I won't have to go away and then come back and pretend you're like, oh God, how long should I wait? I can't really hear you. So hopefully you're happy. And I'm going to sing you one more song. This kind of grew out of that whole thread we had, which was amazing on the anthemic, big bombastic rock songs that actually sound great if you strip them down and make them acoustic and really listen to them as songs, as songs, as they say. And this is one of those songs. It's on, I did it on the, back in the circus. It's called Eye in the Sky by Alan Parsons Project. And every time I put my pick down, I can't find it again. There it is. Okay. Anyway, I think this is it. I know that there's tip jars if you feel like sort of donating a ticket, whatever you might think is appropriate, and every bit is appreciated. Also, my friend Claire, God bless her, started a GoFundMe for my guitar, my guitar fund. It may be months before my Priceless Olsen is even in the shape to be retrained and re-thunk and re-whatever. I don't know if it's going to sound the same as it ever did, but anyway, there's that as well. But no stress. I love you all so dearly, and thank you for letting this happen and being a part of it. I'll love you forever and ever and ever. I actually started doing this song when I was opening for Joe Cocker all over Europe, and I was trying to think, like, how am I going to get these people's attention? It's me and a guitar and like 10,000 to 15,000 people every night, and this was the song that actually was like, wait a minute, I think I know this song. Did she write this song? Like, what's going on? I love this song. So that was a good lesson. Okay. Stop dawdling. Have a great holiday season, everybody. Thanks, John. Thanks, Deborah. Thank you, Paul, Mandy, Agent Ivy. Back to the wheel. Kelly, thank you. Don't think sorry's easily said. Don't try turning tables instead. You've taken lots of chances before, but I'm not gonna give any more. Don't ask me, that's how it goes, 'cause part of me knows what you're thinking. Don't say words you're gonna regret. Don't let the fire rush to your head. I've heard the accusations before, and I'm not gonna take any more. Don't ask me, the sun in your eyes made some of the lies worth deceiving. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I could cheat you blind. Oh, and I don't need to see anymore to know that I can read your mind. 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 No, 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 don't leave false illusions behind. And don't cry, 'cause I ain't changing my mind. Go find another fool like before, 'cause I ain't gonna live anymore believing some of the lies, while all of the signs are deceiving. I am the eye in the sky, looking at you. I am the maker of rules, dealing with fools. I could teach you blind. Oh, I don't need to see anymore to know that I can read your mind. 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 Read your mind. Thank you so much.